Hey everybody, welcome to episode 141 of the Rise or Die podcast. Be polarizing. So I was just having an interesting conversation with my team, I don't know, yesterday or the day before. It's kind of interesting. So it was along the idea of branding one of my companies, 21 LEAP. See, I have Invictus over here, which is targeting men's personal lives, basically saying, hey, you may be good at business, but do you suck at marriage, health, and faith, and so on and so forth? It's very aggressive. It's all towards men. I don't train any women. I only train men, and primarily entrepreneurial men. Then I have 21 LEAP over here. 21 LEAP, we scale SaaS, software as a service, AI, artificial intelligence, and blockchain companies. That's what we do for a living. That's where my largest team is. That's where most of my effort is focused. I'd say 60% of my effort, in all fairness. So here's the deal. 21 LEAP is interesting. We're a young company, but we are growing fast. In fact, I just hired somebody on Monday. I hired somebody again today as I am recording this. We're fast growing. And we have to start figuring out what our branding is, right? Like, we can go sell deals, but who are we? What do we stand for? So on and so forth. So we were having this conversation, and one of the individuals on my team was talking about how, basically my branding that I'm wanting to go for might be too aggressive. It might be too polarizing. And I said, good. See, most people have the idea that you want to be like the friendly one to everybody. You want to attract as many people as possible. You want to come off very professional. And I get it. Like, that's how 99% of people brand themselves and act. But from my standpoint, here's my thought. Here's what I'll have you consider. You're better off having 25% of the world absolutely love you and what you stand for, and 75% hate you. And I'm obviously exaggerating a little bit, but you're better off in that scenario than you are trying to play this middle ground of let's go attract this person, let's go attract this person. Like, well, let's be the all-encompassing corporate brand. That's not how we roll. And I get it. Like, I don't blame any of my team for wanting that sort of brand, because this is a very different concept. But at the end of the day, this applies to both clients and relationships. Do you want to be the same as everybody else and get along with everybody? Or do you want to go create a huge shift in the marketplace, a huge shift in your social circles by being very polarizing? I can make a difference in a lot of people's lives. So let's say 25% of the world loves this brand. It's very aggressive, it's very polarizing. We don't put up with bullshit. We don't talk about button sizes and colors. We drive revenue, and if our clients are full of shit, guess what? We actually fire our clients. We just fired a couple. But we scale the ones that live the same way, the ones that actually mesh with us. If you want me to sugarcoat something, I recommend you don't work with me. And this applies to friendships as well. If you can't take blunt feedback, and if you can't give me blunt feedback when I'm being an idiot, guess what? Are we really friends? I don't need a bunch of acquaintances. Just like I don't need a bunch of companies that kind of like us, kind of don't. They're not sure. No, I'd rather have 25% of the world absolutely love what we're doing. 25% of, like, I don't know, 7.5 billion is still a lot. It's a lot, and it's enough. And guess what? Those are the people that I can do the most for. Those are the people that I can bring the most value to. So as polarizing as I can often be, in not only my social circles and just due to my overall demeanor, but because of the aggressive nature of my company, 21 LEAP, we are aggressive. That is okay. You don't have to love us, but you're going to respect the results that we get across the industry. You may hate everything that we stand for and how we operate, but at the end of the day, you can't argue with our results. They're inarguable. And they will continue to grow and increase and become more exaggerated the more companies we work with. So here's what I'll have you consider. Are you playing it safe? Socially, in business, doesn't matter. Are you playing it safe in your network, in your marketing, in your sales? Or are you being authentic, being yourself, and going after those that you can bring the most value to? There's a big, big difference. I'm not saying flip everybody the bird, not at all. What I'm saying is be yourself and be okay with polarizing everybody. I don't want to say not too many, but there's a lot of people that don't like my intensity. And guess what? I don't care. I don't wish you any ill will. I don't wish you any ill will if you don't want to work with us. I'll wish you the best day. But we don't mesh. So if I can't bring you value and you can't bring me value, guess what? We're not doing business together. We're not partnering. We're not even friends. We're acquaintances. And it's okay. So in business as well as in balance, where do you need to just be yourself, be more authentic, and be okay with being polarizing? This is the exact opposite of what you were taught as a kid. Get along with everybody, make sure that you stay within the political correctness boundaries. Nah, screw it. Be yourself, be you, and if somebody's not okay with that, hey, great, fine, let them have an issue with you, and then move on. That's it for episode 141. As always, on YouTube, follow us. On iTunes, give us a review. The more that we get you to do this, the more that you do it each and every day for every episode, frankly, guess what? We're able to impact more people's lives. We're able to say, hey, you, random person, be okay with yourself. Stop subduing yourself. Stop subduing your personality. Be more authentic. Be okay with being you. More people need to hear this message. I need your help to get it out. So go do those two things, and I'll talk to you tomorrow for episode 142.